Ag Day weather is brought to you by Zoetis. Even though calves don't wait for perfect weather to arrive, you can count on Zoetis to be there. Share a picture of your newest calf and you could win a calving season survival kit. Enter now at calvingseason.com.
Meteorologist Matt Yurosavik joining us here, taking a look at the drought monitor. Matt, really this is a new drought monitor out this week, but it hasn't really changed a lot, a little give and take.
Yeah, we've seen some slight improvements in places in the east, but also back in the west, still dealing with some exceptional drought conditions. And over the past few months, it's been very, very dry out there in the west. And again, haven't seen a lot of precipitation over the past week, but still going to be looking at some of that potential as we head through the next week. And we'll see more of that not only here where we're seeing those exceptional drought conditions, but also all the way back towards the Pacific Ocean and up into the northern Rockies as well. Eventually those systems move east and we could see some improvements here along the east coast after some of that rain recently just moved off of the east coast. So here's a look at the next 10 days. Begins over in the east, and then we've got a system that moves into the west and eventually kind of slides up through the upper Midwest before another system takes over, potentially bringing a lot of rain into places along the deep south from Texas all the way through the Gulf Coast, even into Florida. So the next 10 days looking pretty active, especially in the second half of that time period. Now, the first half, not much going on, but this weekend, some colder air starts to invade the upper Midwest into the Great Lakes. We could see some of those snow showers. Not saying it's going to accumulate all that much in some places, but we'll likely see some flakes fly downwind of the Great Lakes and in interior portions of the Northeast as well. So here's a look at the map right now. High pressure out there in the west, and then we've got the system moving off the east coast finally. But again, here is this system right here bringing in a little bit of moisture and the colder temperatures, which are going to kind of create that chance for some of those lake effect snow showers late in the season now, keeping it pretty cloudy as well. Meanwhile, most of the country pretty dry, pretty quiet as we head through Saturday, even into Sunday, but you can still see some of those lake effect snow showers out there in the east heading through Saturday evening. Temperature is going to reflect that as well. Very mild across the south. We've got colder air starting to invade heading into tomorrow morning, and if we look at the highs tomorrow afternoon, you can really see we've still got 70s and 80s, even close to 90 down in San Antonio, through the middle of the country with that big ridge, and then colder air invades through the northern half of the country. And that's because of that pattern right here, which holds tough at least through the weekend, but early next week signifies a little bit of a change, bringing a more active pattern. That's a look around the country. Now let's take a look at the weather where you live. Clayton Lake, Maine, snow likely, 2 to 4 inches possible, a high of 33 degrees. Clouds clearing and very windy in Wheaton, Minnesota, a high of 42 degrees. And lots of sunshine and staying warm, a high of 82 in Corning, California.